Hello, my lovely humans, and welcome back to another yoga flow. So, this week we are doing a power yoga flow. It is for more of an intermediate to advanced kind of level. So, if that's not you, then I have linked to some below which you can get involved with. And if you just want to give this a try, then by all means do, but just take it easy and just listen to your body and do what feels good for you. Okay, so coming down to a kneeling position for everybody that's ready, down on your mat, palms facing upwards, just find some center and find some grounding here. Tune into the breath and just start to melt the body down into the mat. Breathing here. And release the hands down to the side. Inhale, take the arms all the way up, palms together. Exhale down through heart center. Inhale, open the chest, open the arms into this cactus. Exhale, head comes down, draw the elbows together. Inhale again, open out to cactus. Exhale, head drops down, elbows together. Inhale, open out, head goes back, cactus. Exhale, elbows together, head down. And just release the hands down now. Take the head over to the right side, half neck rolls. Just tuning into the breath as we start our practice. Noticing any tightness in the body. Getting ready to shake that all out. Last time. Coming back to neutral now and coming over onto all fours. So on all fours, just make sure our shoulders are stacked above the wrists. We'll tuck under the toes and lift the knees off by about a couple of inches. So feeling this now in the core, in the shoulders, probably in the quads too. Breathe. Keep hovering those knees. And release. Lift the chest. Inhale. Exhale, round the spine. Drop the head down. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, drop the head. Send the spine high. Inhale, lift the chest. And exhale, send that spine high, navel in. And then come back to neutral. Open out to the side here and sweep that right arm all the way up. Right leg goes out. And then the option of taking the left leg off the mat, sending it straight out in front. Breathe. And release it back down, bending the left knee. And then just open the chest a little bit more. So we're in this modified wild thing. Place both hands back, come back to kneeling, reset the posture, and then open out the right knee and the right leg. Take the left arm all the way up and over the head. Stretching through the side, option of plugging down into the arm and lifting the right leg off the mat. Stay really strong here. And when you're ready, place it back down. Open out again, lift that heart high up to the sky. And placing both hands back down. Nice. Coming round now in circles, bending through the elbows. Working the body all the way round. Sort of like you're in the inside of a barrel here. And once you've done a few going one way, let's take them going the other way. Feeling a nice deep stretch in the torso, in the spine. Nice. And now tucking under the toes, and let's come to our first downward facing dog of our practice. Options here, pedaling out through the feet, shaking, nodding the head, just doing what feels good for you here. Coming to find stillness when you're ready. And when you're ready, on an inhale, sweep the right leg high, opening out through the hips, bending that top leg. Breathing here. And then squaring off the hips as you bring the right knee to the nose. So having to round the spine here, then place the right foot down, coming all the way up, pressing through into a warrior three. Oh yes, we're straight into it. Staying strong in that right leg, nice and flat through the spine. And then as you lift the body up, draw the left knee all the way through and send that left leg long out in front of you. So having to stay super strong in the legs here as we lift the chest all the way up. And then exhaling, taking a reverse, trying not to let that left leg drop down as you come all the way through to warrior three again. Again, stay strong, square the hips. And then place the hands down. Step all the way back, come back to that knee to nose. So right knee to the nose. And then we'll take it back to our three-leg dog. Breathe here and release. Awesome. Okay, same again on the left side. Set the posture and then inhale, reach up. Left leg to the sky, open out through the hips. Bending that top knee if you wish. And then when you're ready, squaring off the hips and drawing the left knee all the way through. So we've got the left knee to nose in a high plank, sending that spine high to create space. And then let the left foot drop down, coming all the way through into a warrior three. So hips square. Right foot pushes away, spine nice and long. And then slowly working the body all the way up to standing. Right leg comes through and you send that right leg all the way out straight in front of you. Long in the torso, arms lifted, straight legs. And then slowly come all the way back, reverse it, come back to the warrior three. Options here of taking the arms out in front of you if you want to challenge yourself a bit more. Frame the foot with the hands, step all the way back with the right foot, lift the left knee to nose. Breathe here and then exhale all the way back to that three-leg dog. Really, really nice, guys. Beautiful. And release the left leg down. Just come to find comfortable downward facing dog. Breathe here. And then on an inhale, let's jump the feet to the outsides of the hands. So we're coming down to Malasana, our yogic squat. Hands in our Namaste Mudra to heart center. Maybe taking a little wiggle, a little shake here. Lift the chest, bottom drops down. And then place the hands down to the mat. Slowly lift the bottom, straighten the legs and heel toe the feet to hip width apart. Interlace the hands behind the back. Let the chest drop forward, folding forward into the legs. And then option here of just working the shoulder to the knee. So we've still got our arms interlaced, but we're just opening out through the chest with each inhalation as we work through the movement. Good. Once you've done a few of those, come to find stillness. Release the interlaced hands all the way down to the floor. Inhale, lift the chest. Then take hold the two peace fingers around the big toes. Exhale, forward fold. Elbows come out to the side, option of bending through the knees in order to keep that spine nice and straight. Breathing here. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhale to fingertips. Exhale, come all the way low and let's roll ourselves back. So we're just going to rock back and forth, trying to come to standing without using the hands. So maybe take 5 of these, just rock and roll forwards. Option of trying to do it on one leg, as you'll see me do and see me fail. But hey, we've all got to make mistakes. Learning happens somewhere, right? So just give it a go. And when you've done that, come to stand at the top of the mat. Feet together. Inhale, sweep the arms high. Exhale, swan dive down, head drops. Inhale, lift the chest, prepare. Exhale, step or jump the feet back, coming down through chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And then option here of doing a few little presses through your chaturanga and then coming to upward facing dog. Option of just staying there and exhaling back to downward facing dog. Breathe here. Inhaling and exhaling here. On your next inhale, step or jump the feet to the hands, lift the chest halfway. Exhale, fold over both legs. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up to the sky. Palms come down, exhaling through heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, swan dive down, palms root into the earth, head drops. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, step or jump the feet back, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, and breathe. Inhale now and wave the body forward all the way to a high plank. Exhale, wave it back, downward facing dog. A few more of these. Inhale, take it forward, bone by bone, waving forwards. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, wave the body, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, last time, come forwards, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe here. And then inhale, right leg comes up. Exhale, we come through to high plank, right knee to right elbow, hold. Keep holding. And then place that right foot down, sweep the arms all the way up to a high lunge. So we're on the toes of the back foot, arms reaching high, soften through the ribs. Option of coming up onto that front toe, just an option. And then exhale, frame the right foot, but step over to the side now, Vashisthasana, tree variation. So you're up on the left arm, right arm reaches long. Option of lifting and lengthening the right leg. Option of taking the two peace fingers around the big toe if that's in your practice, whichever modification or variation of Vashisthasana you wish. Exhale, come back, downward facing dog. Awesome. Inhale now, sweep the left leg high. Take it all the way up. And then exhale, left knee to left elbow. Hold it here. Really working into the core. Breathe. And release that foot down. Coming up into a high lunge, reach the arms high, lift the chest. Inhaling and exhaling. Option again of coming up onto those left toes, which are on the ball of the foot now. Just an option. And then release that foot down, release the hands, frame the foot, and then come to Vashisthasana now on the second side. So we're down on the right arm, reaching the left arm up. We've got the left foot coming up into tree pose. Option of straightening the left leg. Also the option of taking the two peace fingers around the big toes. Hold it here, lift those hips. Breathe. And release back down. Exhale, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, step or jump the feet to the hands. Lift the chest halfway. Exhale, folding over both legs. Inhale, now sweep the arms high all the way to the sky. Look to the thumbs. Exhale down through heart center. So reset your Tadasana, standing at the top of the mat. Preparing now for Ardha Baddha Padmottanasana. Yes, bit of a mouthful. Lifting the right leg and taking the right foot over into half lotus. And then, if you can, taking the right hand all the way around the back and catching hold of the toes. So we're binding here. Inhale, reach the left arm long. Exhale, come into a forward fold. So just take whichever part of this works for you. If you can just hold the half lotus standing still at the top, that is great. Just breathe there. If you can bind without the forward fold, hold there. If you're forward folding with me, let's breathe, let the head drop down. And then on an inhale, start to lift the chest, release the foot, and let the foot drop down the leg a little bit. So the ankle is on top of the knee. And we're coming into this flying Buddha. So the hands are in chin mudra. That's the thumb and the index finger that are touching. We're folding forwards, and we've got that right thigh or the right leg opening out. Inhale, lift all the way up. And then exhale, the leg comes out in front, so right leg long, out in front. Breathe. And exhale, release down, come all the way down with the hands. Just hop back a little bit so you've got some space on your mat. And take a few kicks to handstand here. So just maybe 5 different little kicks. Making sure that the left leg is the one starting on the mat. So for me, this is my bad side, but we have to practice both sides. If you have a good handstand, just come to a nice handstand hold. And then let's all meet, when you've done your 5, let's all meet in downward facing dog together. Awesome. Good work. I know, that was a tough one. Breathe here. On an inhale, step or jump the feet to the hands, lift the chest halfway. Exhale, fold over both legs. Inhale, sweep the arms high all the way to the sky. Exhale the palms down through heart center. Good. Okay, so now we've got left side. Lifting up the left leg now. And take that left foot into half lotus. So pressing the foot into the hip, and then take the left hand around, hopefully catching the toes. If you have a strap with you, it's a great place to use the strap. Lift up the arm, inhale, and then exhale, forward fold. For those of you not taking the posture this far, just take the modification that works best for you. Breathing here, let the head drop down. And now, On an inhale, start to lift the chest, release the bind, release the foot down a little bit so the left ankle is on top of the thigh, and take the arms out, hands come to chin mudra, and we're flying Buddhas again. Breathe. And inhale, come all the way to standing. Exhale, release the left leg out long in front of you. Stay tall, stay lifted. Breathe here. And then exhale, take that leg the whole way through. So without taking it down, same as on the other side. Maybe hop back a little bit on your mat to make sure you've got space. And then kick to handstand. So this time with the right leg down on the mat, just a few kicks. Or you can take a nice long handstand hold if you have it. And when you've done with your 5 kicks or your hold, let's all meet in downward facing dog. From here, rolling over now into a high plank. Guys, always the option of child's pose, but for those of you still with me, holding your high plank, keep it super long, and we're going to take 10 rocks forwards and backwards. So just coming forwards and then using the core to take you back. Really small movements, nothing too dramatic. And then exhale, come all the way back, downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep the right leg all the way up. And bring that right knee all the way to the right elbow or up to the armpit if you can get it there. Hold. And then place that right leg down, coming down into pigeon. Inhale, lift the chest, and then exhale, walk the arms forwards. Just let the forehead rest on the arms. Breathe here. So just feel that stretch through the glutes, through the IT band. Option of coming up onto a block if you need to. And then when you're ready, coming all the way up. Option of just staying here and lifting the chest, or if you have Raja Kapotasana in your practice, so King Pigeon, then feel free to take it now. Nice. Breathe wherever you are, just breathe and listen to your body. Do what feels right for you. Slowly release for those of you that had the back foot all the way up. And then lift, come back to the high plank with the knee to elbow. So right knee to elbow. And then let's just take it across to the left elbow. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and release. Take that leg high and then take it down. On an inhale, when you're ready, are we ready? On an inhale, take the left leg high now, and then we're going to bring that left knee to the left elbow or all the way up to the left armpit if you can get it there. One breath here, and then we'll release down to pigeon. So left leg in front for pigeon now. Inhale, lift, and then exhale, forward fold. Breathe here, let the head drop down onto the backs of the hands. Maybe just being on your elbows is good, but just let the head rest. Really breathe into the stretch. On an inhale, start to lift the body all the way up. Option of just staying here or coming into that full variation of king pigeon if you fancy it. Taking that flipped grip if you can. Lifting through the chest, dropping the head back. Option of just staying where you were, just with a lifted heart. It's a great place to be. And release everything slowly down. You need to be careful of the spine if you're in the king pigeon variation. Press down through the hands and then bring that left knee to the left elbow. Take it across for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Great. And take it back. 3-leg dog. Left leg's high and then release. Beautiful. And breathe. Okay, come down now to child's pose. For those of you that weren't there already, let's all just breathe. Wide leg child's pose. Arms out in front. Option of staying here for a little bit longer, or when you're ready, start to peel the body all the way up to kneeling. Head and neck come last. Bring the knees together. On an inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. And then exhale them down to the side, coming up into a higher kneeling position. So open the knees hip width apart. So coming into some camel variations, first of all, either with the hands on the hips or the hands to the sacrum. Option is yours. Let the head drop back if it feels comfortable for you. Baby back bend here. Inhale, come all the way up. So option of going again and taking the hands to the sacrum again. As you can see here, I'm just taking a variation, little counter pose. And then let's go again, second time. Either hands to sacrum, or you can reach back for the heels. Make sure you send those hips forward. Drop the head down, breathe, or the head back even. Breathe here, lift that chest, send the hips forwards. And then as you come out of this pose, you really want to draw the inner thighs together. Good. And release. Option of taking another version of that if you wish, or you can come and just take a little rest in child's pose, entirely up to you. Wherever you are, stay with the breath. When you're ready, slowly peeling the body all the way up. And then just let the feet release from underneath you. Come to sit on your bottom and come to find Navasana boat pose. Option of having bent knees or straight legs. And we'll just take a few little V-sits here. Exhale down. Inhale up. 2. And 3. 4. Last time. 5. Beautiful. Hold. And then when you're ready, cross the feet over. Hop the feet back to high plank. Come down through a vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And breathe here. Okay, so let's have a little bit of fun again with some handstands. Option is yours to either take some bunny hops, or you can take some straddle jumps to handstand, or if you have straddle press in your practice, go for some straddle press tries now. I'm just taking the option of straddle jumps all the way to handstand. If you fall, it is fine, just give it a go. One more try. And then when you've done with your handstands, just come down to hands and knees and just place the backs of the hands down on the mat. Give them a little massage, a little bit of wrist therapy here. So just do whatever feels good for your wrists. Just make sure that they're happy. Everybody wants happy wrists. Happy wrists make for happy handstands, trust me. Okay, when you're ready, tuck under the toes, come back, downward facing dog. Breathing here. And on the next inhale, just jump the feet through to a seated position. Take the soles of the feet, the palms of the feet, that would be the hands. Soles of the feet together, Baddha Konasana. Open the feet out like a book and just come into this forward fold. Try and keep a nice straight spine here. So rather than think about going down, I want you to think about going forwards with the body. Our next variation is all about rounding the spine. So for this one, let's just keep it super nice and long. On an inhale, slowly drawing the body up. And then just take those feet a little bit further away from you. Make the diamond shape a bit bigger. And then this time you can round the spine, drawing the forehead towards that little gap you've made in the feet. Your head doesn't need to be there necessarily. You're just drawing it towards there. Awesome. Such an amazing practice, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. I really hope that you've enjoyed that. So while you breathe here, get excited for your relaxation, which will soon be upon you. Inhale, lift the chest. Draw the knees together. And then take the body all the way down to the mat. You can either take the legs out long or take this bent knee variation like I have. Just helps release the lower spine. Close off the eyes and let the body melt down into the mat. Maybe bit by bit, working your way up from the feet, reminding each body part to relax, to melt down. Let the breath soften. And you can stay here for as long as you wish. Just breathe and relax. I really hope that you've enjoyed flowing with me today, and I know that many of you have been asking for more advanced flows, so I hope that you are happy. Those of you wanting some more beginner stuff, I have linked to your options below. So thank you all, namaste, and goodbye.